Welcome to Dressage with Sally. I'm Sally, and today we're going to be talking about how to structure your training. This might seem a little prescriptive, but you might not have thought of a few of these things before. So if you're a dressage rider or a dressage trainer, or you have some dressage in your life, then this video is for you. So with your training, think about your days. You've got easy days, medium days, and hard days. And easy training days might be, you might just be going over stuff you already know, not even the hard stuff just the stuff you're really familiar with and maybe not for very long. On your medium training days, you might be doing your entire repertoire, maybe pushing a little bit, or it might be for a longer period of time. And on the harder training days, you might be looking or focusing more heavily on the newer movements, the newer exercises, stuff that's less familiar, and or you might be going for longer as well. You might be trying to build fitness and strength or a bit more stamina. So you've got your easy, medium, and hard training days. Remember to mix it up. If you're always doing hard days, you're going to have a tired horse. If you're always doing easy days, you're not going to be progressing as fast as you might wish to. So in every workout guide, we've got the training, a guide to training. So it goes through, what a suggestion if you're riding 5 or 6 times a week, or if you're riding 4 times a week, or even 3 times. Bear in mind also the frequency that you ride each week is going to have an impact on how fit your horse is, how strong its muscles are, and what it can do for you and what you can do as a partnership. So always be trying to ride a little bit more than a little bit less, but appreciating that there are seasons and life, and so it might look a bit, some weeks you'll ride more and maybe other weeks you'll ride less. Don't be afraid to push yourself, and you don't have to push yourself every week, but pick a week, have a look at your month, check your calendar ahead of time and say, actually that week, I've got a bit less on over here, so why don't I have a couple of hard riding days and really get some progress happening with my training. As well as your easy, medium, and hard days, you've got your ride out days. They're important for your training. You don't have to do them all the time, but at the same time, if you're doing them once or twice a week, it's going to be really healthy for your horse's muscles and skeleton structure and joints and mental well-being. And of course, in all of that, you've also got lunge days. Lunge days, you might incorporate that as a part of your training. Maybe you have a lunge day once a week. Maybe you have you want to start a couple of your training sessions with the lunge. They can be really useful. Please don't be standing there with a rope in one hand and your phone in the other. No, we want to be really consciously lunging. You want to look out for all sorts of things, and if you're interested, I can do a lunging tips video in the future, so pop a comment about that below. So when you decide the number of days you ride each week, take, of course, your horse's stage and age is going to be the main consideration. Appreciating that a lot of my viewers here, you're riding 4 and 5 times a week. So, you'll have 3 or maybe 4 sessions in the arena. So if you've got 3 sessions, you want one hard one. And you might bookend that with an easy or a medium, and then have an easy day, cover stuff you're really comfortable with. If you're only riding 4 times a week, one of those is a ride out day, one of those is a hard day or a heavy training day. Make those 2 easy days. If you've only got 4 opportunities to ride, to sit on your horse, to be with your horse, you don't want 3 of those to be full on, mind blowing. You only want one of those days each week where you're giving it a push. If you're only riding 4 days a week, set yourself up so that one of those can be a really productive training session, and then the rest, whatever you do outside of that, is setting you up for the productivity. So with your training, don't forget your warm up and cool down. Over the last year, I've tripled the amount of walking I'm doing before my workouts, and all of my horses have benefited. Every single one. Their backs are better, their legs are better, they're actually more ready to get started. So whatever I was doing before just wasn't enough. So my oldest horse, he gets 20 minutes of walking before we even pick up a rein, before we even take one step of trot. And the younger horses get probably 12 minutes, there or thereabouts, of walking. Yeah, how's your horse? If you've got some niggling injuries, make your warm up longer, or make the walk part before you ride longer. And of course with your cool down, that needs to be a little bit of long rein trotting and a little bit of long rein walking. And of course, if you're trying to make progress and if you're trying to keep track of things, you need to record. So don't forget to record what you did that day, record how it went, make some sort of comparison, and if you like, you can even make a comment. And for the recording, you can always use something. I get a diary from Officeworks, and you can, we have a week to an opening here. And that fits all my horses. It can get a bit tight. I'll also include their appointments in that, and any medications or special supplements or things like that. So you've always got the one place you can reference if you need to keep track of the special things that you've got going on for your particular horse. And also coming up, Dressage with Sally has a planner. So keep your eye on that, and you can, if you've gotten this far in the video, super. If you're interested in the planner, even better. And you can take 10% by using the code YouTube in the planner, and for all your guides as well. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate that you've been here to spend some time with me. That's fantastic. I hope you have some great rides this week, and we'll see you over on the Dressage with Sally Facebook page or in the Dressage Club Facebook group. Okay, looking forward to catching up soon. I'll see you next time.